All right, well, it is a gorgeous day. Nothing but sunshine. Temperatures in the 70s, and the first pitch miles per hour. And that one a smidge low.
Crawford came out swinging yesterday.
deGrom comes back after him, this time with a fastball in the outside corner. And he's
yesterday, Crawford's ready to swing it if you throw him a pitch to hit. That was a perfect 2-0 pitch.
Little bouncer down to first, and Krim has it. And underhands to deGrom. Crawford never so much as left the batter's box. I mean, not a step out of the batter's box.
Stayed right there. Another bag fair. Bounced on the line, right?
Yeah, that's not a great look. As Jorge Polanco takes a strike right at the bottom of the zone. A hot hitter here in Polanco, switch hitter batting at the left side. Ooh, it's quite a swing there on the slider.
Yeah. Sometimes you might want to repeat that pitch when you get a look like that. He only missed it by about 1.5 feet.
2-strike offering, and he did try it again. Polanco's been one of the best hitters in the league, and he takes right at the bottom of the zone. That's a good slider, and I don't know if he ever saw it. A strikeout for deGrom.
You called it, Dave. 3 in a row. Third time he gets the take, and that's his 1700th strikeout in his first 225 career games. That is a major league record on that breaking ball right there.
One of the most dominant strikeout pitchers, certainly of this era, and you could argue, and he gets ahead of Rodriguez 0-1. And that is low. Years old now. This is his 7th start of the year. And that's outside. 2-1. Why is he so good? And it's because of the command. The stuff is ridiculous. The command is even better. 2-2.
The best of this era, but different. They're different pitchers.
Full count here on Rodriguez, and the payoff pitch, and a bouncer shortstop deep in the hole. Seager, long throw and a good pick at first, but not in time. Rodriguez beats it out, and Bruce Bochy very quickly with the hand up to say, hang on a moment. And then he says, no big deal, don't.
Leads, and Rodriguez running it out, and yeah, beats it out by a half a step. So here's Seager moving, catching, plants firm, gets rid of it quick. Obviously,
he looked really good there, and has been really good as Rodriguez leads. And that one right on the. Raleigh pulls that foul. Well, pauses for a moment to hold Rodriguez, and the pitch popped up. First base side, foul ground. Krim coming down the line. It is Hine who flips aside the mask and makes the catch. That sun shining off those shades. The inning is done.
Adjustments with it throughout this season, but that outing, he said, it felt fantastic. And as we take a look here now at our Ford leaderboard and just the guys that are leading all of Major League Baseball, and Nathan Eovaldi, though, in second. So a lot of Rangers represented here.
The Rangers starting staff has been tremendous. Best starting
to a man. One strike pitch, and that is Reyna. And that's strike 2. Well, they set up away. Rosarena has good power. Takes outside.
Well, the 2 studs in the 2020 World Series.
Payoff pitch, and a roller left side of the infield. Picked up by Young. It's so to first in time.
Usually you're going to be 3-1 if you looked at those 4 starts.
Alas, that has not been the case, as this one is low. And I mean, under normal conditions, that's all we would be talking about. But
average this year would be the talk of Major League Baseball, with maybe 24, 25 wins right now.
Yeah.
And in the category of arguably the best rotation in baseball this year.
Tellez reaches out and pokes one to the left side of the infield. Young positioned perfectly, throws him out. 2 away.
Is there, but Krim does a nice job on the short hop, making sure to make the play. Nice backhand pick.
Miles Mastroboni, the batter. Well, Josh Young still
throw it hard, and you talk to most infielders and they'll tell you, and then hopefully you have a guy over there who picks you up and picks the ball for you. Or
2-1 to Mastroboni, and he'll take high. Just keep watching Young to see him, but yeah, it seems fiddling with it. This one bounced down to first, but foul. Looks like maybe he doesn't have the tape on it.
Heat and feeling in their fingertips, so when they release the ball, they have the feeling of where it's going.
Hard one hopper, second base. Semien is there and takes care of Mastroboni, and that's a 1-2-3 for the right-hander Jacob deGrom. We played an inning and a half so far. It's still 0-0. That was a little closer, I guess, than I initially thought, watching it with a naked eye.
And once he flipped his glove, Dick over.
Fly ball into right field by Williamson. And Garcia comes in to make the play. One gone.
We've talked about it before. He might just beat it out all the way just because he got such a good jump, even though there was a pick.
There's a first pitch fastball in there. No such luck. 0-2. I'll take low here. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, foul ball.
You know, I wasn't paying strikes. Or does he change the grip?
Yeah, interesting.
You know, so I mean, this used to be a common thing in baseball.
Oh, weak contact here down the first baseline, just foul right at the last second.
For 15-20 minutes a day, that was mandatory of our workout. To just learn, you know, I worked on it even in the major leagues on how to control the ball off the bat.
This one turned foul. Well, I station.
That's playing pepper.
But it's not a strikeout, right? And it's just, and it's a 10th pitch of this at bat. And it's flared just past short into center field, a base hit. What did Rivas do in that at bat other than tire out deGrom?
Yep.
Just put a softball in play there, but sometimes you can hit it soft enough to get a hit.
Yeah, I believe.
Find a spot. Rivas leading. Crawford now.
That's a 0-0. Take your best rip if you earn a 2-0 pitch.
Runner goes. Pitches inside. Throw down to second. Not in time. And then the slide takes out Seager.
deGrom with not a high leg lift. Gave Heim a chance there. It had to be a perfect throw. You see the throw a little bit high. If it's right on the base, maybe you got him.
And a bouncer left side of the infield. Tough play for Seager. He won't have one. Had to cover some ground to get to it, and once he did, there was no play to be had anywhere. Rivas gets to third. Crawford on. He struck out looking first time. Runner goes. Bouncer right side of the infield, and the only play for Semien will be to get the hitter Polanco. A 4-3 putout. Crawford goes to second. Rivas scores. Ground got exactly what he wanted there. It's just unfortunate that Crawford was already on the move. So now low, 2-0. Check of the runner, and another one that's wide. He is avoiding Rodriguez. Everything's away for Jacob. Still shoot for that outside corner. That time they get it. 3-1. Here it is. That's low. So Rodriguez draws the walk. First walk today. That first pitch. A little bit low and in. Today as a left-handed hitter. Basically where they moved the or concentrated the mass. There's a strike. 2-1. 2-1. Oh, there's a big swing. And the pitch. That's low. The slider. Listen down. Here go the runners. The 3-2 is popped up. Back behind the plate again. Heim this time runs out of room. 3-2. And that is off the plate. Raleigh takes the walk. Back-to-back free passes this inning. Rosarena 0 for 1. And that is strike one. Rosarena bounces this one left side of the infield, flagged by Young. He'll go to second to get the out, and the inning is over. So no further damage. Mariners do get that first run. That was a great third inning. And now Jacob deGrom, the shadows started to stretch over the plate. And your point was, get them now.
Yes, light ball to a dark ball, which makes it look like it has another break. So a breaking ball actually looks like in the color from light to dark.
2-1. And that one's popped up back of shortstop. And that could be trouble. Long run, but Seager gets to it and makes a catch. Well, that's a nice play.
In fact, let's there. Nice play. Lined it up perfectly and reached out and made the Willie Mays catch.
Well, we've enjoyed having Major League Baseball for defensive runs saved as a shortstop. Bouncer, another bunt to third, and a great play by Young. The bare hand grab and throw in one motion, and he gets Mastroboni 2 away.
I mean, we're playing some defense. I brought up Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Here's Josh Young doing his best reenactment of Adrian Beltre. Bare hand. Watch how quick he gets rid of this. One step in the ground and get rid of it. Nice throw, and Krim stretches and makes the play. All right, who else is going to act like a Hall of Famer on defense this time?
And a spectacular grab. And now takes a strike. Come right after him again, and there is strike two. Trying to bounce back here for a shutdown inning, and 1-2-3 style. Yeah, that's pretty wild contrast. Here it comes. It's in the air to right. Garcia didn't have to do anything special. Makes the catch. A 1-2-3 for 6-1, and Jacob deGrom on the mound. So about as the type of day, just treat yourself with a dump cake. This one fouled back.
Cobbler is kind of what it's like.
Yeah, Cobbler definitely is what it's like, but that just sounds too convincing. Everything's worked out. If the Rangers do hold on and win this one today, this one pulled foul, then we'll be looking forward to a dump cake on that next homestand.
Jacob deGrom's on the mound. I'll make a whole bunch of dump cakes for some Ranger wins.
In the air left field. Long run for Langford, but he gets to it, and he makes a catch, 1 away. Feel really comfortable with him out there as Crawford steps in here, and he'll take off speed. And deGrom fires that one right on the inside corner this year. It's a very different experience, I think, for Mariners fans. 1-2 the count. 2 runs on 10 hits. Today deGrom's pitching well. There's a swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Jacob. 2 away in the inning.
Here you can see the ball light. Ball goes dark. Crawford swing and miss, and Jonah with cruising right now.
Jorge Polanco's 0 for 2, and he takes a curveball.
Bottom of the zone, great location. Rarely throws a curveball.
Right-hander's 1-1, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
So we ball.
I'm not sure what just happened. I have a vague idea, but well, that was pretty good. Here's the 1-2, and he goes with a fastball. Strike 3 called. Was it a trap?
It's a trap.